I remember the night that Barack Obama was elected president. On the night of that election, like many people, I was watching the results roll in. I don't pay much attention during the campaign season. To me, the political rhetoric that consumes people for the year going into an election is nothing more than the net effect of sensational-seeking news media having a field day with the public's attention. I'm not going to allow any of my time, attention, and creative capacity to be monopolized and thus monetized by yet another talking lizard selling insurance. But I do vote, and I like to make an informed choice. So I watch the final couple of the debates, and I do a few minutes of research, and I ask around enough to cast an intelligent vote. Then, in the end, I love to see the two speeches, one from the loser and one from the winner. I'm far more a fan of debates and speeches than I am of politics. That's where you could really learn something interesting. As I watched the few minutes of the newly re-elected President Obama's speech, I was struck with a fantastic success epiphany. I realized in that moment why I was not more successful. And the answer was, I'm still too worried about being liked. There he was, Barack Obama, for a second time, being elected President of the United States of America, making him one of the most powerful people on the planet. Yet, even as he stood there with his wife and two daughters, waving at the smiling crowd and thousands of people in the audience and millions of people watching around the globe, election results confirmed something else. 49% of his own countrymen were unhappy that he had just won. Yes, almost half of everyone in his own country disagreed with him or disliked him, or both. And some disliked him passionately. Did you catch that? One of the most powerful people in the world is disapproved and disliked by 49% of the very people he would be leading for 4 more years. To this day, if Obama walks into a restaurant or a cocktail party, about half the people in the room don't like him. Heck, if I walk into a restaurant or a cocktail party, well, first off, most people don't even care or notice, but at most, maybe 10%, 20%, if I'm lucky, don't like me. And that is the difference between me and Obama and most any other world changer and people like me. I realized in that moment that I am not pushing change hard enough. I'm not pushing progress hard enough. I'm not upsetting people and their status quo enough. If you're going to be a change maker, you need to shake status quo by the shoulders. To improve things, you have to change things. Progress is only achieved through change, but the change is the one thing that frightens would-be change makers the most because shaking things often leads to poor popularity. Understand this, the higher you climb on the ladder of success, the more people will dislike you. Climb high enough, and people might even hate you. Let that be okay. In fact, embrace it. If you're not as high on the ladder as you want to be, it is because you are too worried about people disliking you. Is that what's keeping you from embracing challenging ideas or stirring up the status quo and leading a life by your own definition? Hear it this way. If all the people around you are happy with you, you are not doing great work. When you stop being like other people, they stop liking you. That's just how it goes. There's no escaping it, and it's okay. What you need to understand about disapproval is that it is a sign that you're doing something right. Reframe your perception of disapproval, and it will empower you rather than drain you. For the ideas and strategies on how to be that change maker that you seek to be, I refer you to the pages inside the Entrepreneur Rollercoaster book. This week, I'm gifting you a free copy. I want you to be that change maker and to have this unwavering resolve to do something great. Just go to DarrenHardyBook.com and tell us, what are you going to do to shake status quo by the shoulders? Tell us that in the comments below.